Let's look at the New York Times, the International New York Times. It's taking a look, it's got a piece on how countries are paying think tanks in the United States to help influence policy. Now, in the UK, there's a very different system when it comes to lobbying and think tanks, and you're actually on the council of Chatham House.
For the past 6 years, I've been on the council of Chatham House.
So just explain how the system works and why,
so
why this is interesting
like Chatham House in the UK, which is the number 2 think tank in the world, they will do research, and that research will be used by corporations or by government in order to formulate foreign policy or other forms of policy, Chatham House being a specialist in foreign policy. When I worked in Congress, it wasn't just, say, the smoking lobby, the tobacco lobby, or the arms lobby, which would be lobbying, but it would be, of course, Israel is the most famous of any nation when it comes to lobbying, and they've been the best at it to ensure that US policy was pro-Israel. Then the Saudis caught up, and so it became more balanced between Arabs and Israelis in terms of foreign policy. Now what it looks like is the smaller countries, I think this is a story where Norway is doing it. The battleground in America makes sense because a congressman who might represent a small district in, let's say, the state of Florida, just a tiny part of Florida, can hold up legislation. In Britain, our MPs are so powerless and so impotent that it's pointless trying to lobby the MPs at all.
How would you compare? Why are you saying they're powerless in comparison to the power politicians?
Because the parliamentary system, essentially, because of the party whipping system, you're going to vote most times with your party, otherwise there's huge sanctions. In America, you're not going to necessarily vote with your party every time. You have a great degree of autonomy, and the way the power is atomized in American politics means that you can block legislation as an individual, and you can actually embarrass your own president from your own party, which often happens. So power in America doesn't land with the president as much as people think. It actually is far more influenced by foreign governments than we ever realised.
We've seen that with the fiscal cliff crisis. Remember that one?